9 months ago now. It's about 9 months. Got this G for my buddy. It's blown up. Motor sitting over there. It's got a rod hanging out the block. It's finally back in the shop after 9 months. Gathering up everything. And like, it's hard to find these damn things. I mean, this thing's got 50,000 miles on it. Like, to find this, you know, the best place to go to find motors where everybody does, JDM Chicago. And they really did hook it up on this one. But I called and everything, and I was like, need that. Make sure it's that. And that VIN. I need it. So, we got that. And got a new throw-up bearing in here. Had to clean, I cleaned up everything. The debris in here was really bad. I wish I had I might insert some pictures in here and show you how bad it actually was. But that's all cleaned up. My boy Jake. Come on, Jake. He loves cleaning shit for some reason, man. This engine bay, like, I'll eat off this right now. Right now, I'll eat off this. Like, he made it pop. It looks new. Other than the surface rust, this chassis does have 230,000 miles on it. But other than that, she's pretty sturdy. She's pretty sturdy. Like, this is clean. Sheesh. Jake really killed it with this. I got a new belt and everything for it. Got some new stuff to put on it just to be sure that we're in action and, you know, ready to go to be put into that. So I had to pull out the automatic bearing, you know, bushing, I should say. Got the flywheel on. Pilot bushing's already in, obviously. Can't forget that. Got the flywheel on yesterday, and the pressure plate. Clutch is aligned. Wheel bearings, all new brakes all the way around. I'm not messing around. Like, this is smooth. Everything is brand new on both sides. New rears, wheel bearings, new axles. And yes, she's on stance. We got some arms back here. G Sedan. Y'all remember it. Have had this car for now I would say 9 months. Straight 9 months. Got some other stuff in the boxes for it. So, you know. But this should be in soon. Like I said, maybe tonight. Feeling a little eager. Maybe. We'll see. I still got to get a axle out on that side. It's just being a pain. I've literally used a 20-pound sledgehammer with heat applied to it, and it's not coming out. So we might have to cut some out and then bust that wheel bearing out, and we'll get her done. If anybody can find me a G35 bumper on the low, hit a Negro up, dude, because I need a bumper. This thing is smoked. And yes, it is factory manual. Obviously, that's why we put a freaking flywheel and clutch on the damn thing. I got a little energy in me with that monster, so we gonna do something. Or get that axle out, because that thing has been fighting me. It's been a battle. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but it was a battle. I would say, well, it really only took me like an hour and a half, really. I had to get the motor all set up from off that pallet that was sitting right here, and that was a pain in the ass because the arm doesn't move out as much as the pallet was. So yeah, that was a whole shebang. Hour and a half, and it's in. It is in the car. Train's all hooked up. I got a couple bolts in there holding it. Obviously, I still got to bolt it all down. Had a couple monsters. You know, I had that monster in me. So I was like, you know what? Let's put this motor in. I did break one connector, and of course, it had to be in the back there. But I have a connector because this motor had a bunch of connectors that, you know, they just snip them and, you know, leave them on the motor. So that's a plug. No pun intended. Like I said, I can only get so much done with this because I'm still waiting on a radiator and condenser and fans. So I'll just get all this buttoned up and connected and whatnot, and fluids in it probably. So yeah, she is in. Hour and a half, baby. What up, guys? So like, this is Sunday, and I started on Friday after work. Friday I started putting the motor in, got a little energy, I got it in. This is how far I've got. I mean, we got new fans in here, new radiator, AC condenser. I mean, we all up here. Hopefully we'll have some AC in this bad bitch. But other than that, she's all buttoned up for the most part. Just gotta slap the intake back on, clean up some stuff. The only thing I have left to do on this is get this damn axle out. I literally smashed that with a 20-pound sledgehammer. She was not budging. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that situated. Not too bad. Just a little bit of cleaning up in here. Just a little dirty. That's about it. But if you step back, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. Once I got new calipers too on the way. Obviously, gotta wait for that, and axle bolts to diff, brand new. Just gotta make sure everything is new and safe, because I want to daily this one. It's gonna be like a daily street, you know. We'll see where it goes over the years. We have some cool stickers gonna probably be releasing for our drift team. It's gonna be a cool little slap. First one to comment new slap will get the new slap for free. What up, guys? We're back again on the G build. I just got here a little bit ago with Jake. Jake's been here. He beat me a little bit. You know, he's working on his hood. I'll show y'all in a minute. But we got a winter storm. Like, this shit is crazy. So it took a little bit to get into the shop, I would say, for Jake. Like, this used to be a step down. Now I don't have to step down. Like, look how deep our snow is. A truck over there. So we're back in this bitch. Here she is. She is more altogether. It does run. The only problem I'm having is it not turning off. But we got it figured out. I hit up a good buddy, Jason. He is, I swear, he's like a G god. He helped me solve this problem, which is nice, of not turning off. Runs perfect, smooth, butter, really nice, love it. Thank God. 50K motor in a 230,000 chassis is wild, but just trying to test out some stock wheels we got. Well, not really stock, but some wheels we have laying around on this G. Got a spacer on the front, and I think that is it. Like, whoo. I did do wheel bearings all the way around. New brakes, calipers. I mean, she's smooth. She's smooth. I was struggling with this side right here. With this axle, would not come out, the old one. I mean, it was literally seized in the bearing. I mean, I beat the shit out of it with a hammer. I mean, we had a 20-pound sledgehammer. I was hitting it, mushroomed the freaking axle. Don't do that. If you ever mushroom the axle, cut that bitch off before it's too late and it gets into the hole right here. You'll be screwed. You'll be freaking screwed. But I finally found something for that. Instead of sitting there beating it to death, because like, that was just a pain. Found this pooler at freaking Harbor Freight. Thank you, Harby. I'm telling you, that's the place to go. Got this freaking 5-ton pooler, and did it do its job. I mean, it's a hydraulic pooler at that. So like, it pulled and pushed that freaking CV axle right through that wheel bearing. I'll show you guys what this axle looked like after I was done. I destroyed the shit out of it. First I broke it. Had to break it because I wanted it out. And then this part right here got stuck. Look how mushroom that is. I literally had to destroy it just to keep pressing it fully out after we got it unseized from the bearing. Yeah, this bearing is toast. I tried cutting it. You are not cutting through that shit. Everything's torqued down. Runs like I said. It's beautiful. Just doing some cleanup. Making sure all the wires and everything is not corroded. I've cleaned up so many terminals and, like I said, dilute greased them. All of the above. So what he's doing, he's rewrapping his hood.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like it.
I wasn't happy with the edges.
But he didn't like the edges because some of them, in some spots right here.
I think it was one of the first things we wrapped, so.
It was like the one thing that was kind of iffy.
Jordan might do his too.
I might do mine too. Who knows? Because
That's
I did
you didn't wet sand,
I did
right?
not wet sand. I did not wet sand my hood, and I regret it because I
That was
wet
the first
sand
thing
the
we did on your
whole car.
too, yeah.
The whole entire car is wet sanded, but my hood. So it's kind of picky for me, and then I feel what Jake says, like that's like the first thing you see.
So you told him about the axle, right?
Yeah, I told him about the axle and everything. Like I said, I had an issue with that axle. That was like the biggest stop ever. I do have another stop that's killing me, is the bleeder valve for the clutch. I have to drill that out and put a new one in and hope for the best again. If not, I have to pull the tranny and replace the line. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and we're trying our best to get more of the YouTube videos back up again and running. We were just talking about that. And plus, it's about to be nice again, so drifting is now back in season, and we are coming back. Well, I'm coming back, but we're all coming back. We got to push these boys and make sure they're hitting track. But right now, we're just waiting. But like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. You know how it goes. We'll forget the camera and be like, oh, dude, we should make a video. And then we never make a video when we say, oh, we're gonna make a video. Never do. Never pick that camera up. Never.